Hello my friends, this is Jeannie. Welcome back. If you're new to my channel, welcome. In this video, I am going to continue to work on my mini journals. I am sharing the process of making these journals with you from start to finish. I already posted one video. In that first video, I shared how I upcycled an old bar soap box, the box that the soap came in. I recycled that and used two boxes to make these two really cute little journal covers. They are wrapped in Tyvek, then wrapped in fabric, and they feel really sturdy. I love the way they turned out. So if you want to see that process and catch up with what I am doing, be sure to watch that video. I will post a card for the video in this general area here somewhere. And if I remember, I will try to post it down in the information bar as well. What I have decided is, in terms of signatures for the journals, I think I'm going to try to make 3 signatures per journal. I don't know. That might be a bit much because these are small. But if I try really hard to keep the number of pages per signatures at a reasonable amount, I think I can do it. So I am going to prep as if I'm doing 3 signatures per journal. However, if it turns out that's too many, that's okay. I'd rather have too many than not enough. I also decided that the cover for each of the signatures is going to be wallpaper. I have this book of wallpaper samples that I shared with you in the first video. I'm going to use some of this wallpaper to create the covers for each of the signatures. And I think I only need 3 sheets. 3 sheets because I think I can get 2 covers per sheet. So I just have to select 3 sheets from here. In terms of the paper for the signatures, I did share with you in that previous video that I am going to use paper from this Celebrate with Paper kit that I purchased from Barnes & Noble's way back when. So I will use some of that. I don't think I'm going to pull any coffee stained or tea stained papers from my stash to include in these journals. I'm not sure about that yet. I will say that I have a box of scraps. I might pull from that box because the papers in that box of scraps are small enough that they will work for these journals. Let me start by selecting some wallpaper samples. I keep flipping through these samples and I just love everything, which is making it hard for me to decide. But I have to decide. So I think I'm going to pick some of the tones that are a little bit darker and richer than the book itself. I don't want to go with these lighter ones because I feel like it might blend in a little too much and I want a little pop. So I really like this gold. I like that gold a lot. Might go with that one. I love this texture here. Love that. It's so hard to decide. And I love this. I don't know, so many choices to make. So let me just go ahead and commit, right? It shouldn't be that hard. And I know I will have plenty of other opportunities to use this wallpaper in other projects. So I shouldn't stress it too much, but I think we're going to go with that gold. So I'm just going to let's just do it, right? Don't stress it too much. think that cut. Try not to overthink it. So let's go with that. There's one sheet. I really like that one. I like that one a lot. That's really pretty too. You know what? We'll pull this one. Sometimes you have too many choices. It can become a little bit overwhelming. And let's find one more. I like this, but it's a similar texture to this one, so let's try to find something a little different. That's really pretty. And it's a totally different texture than the other two. That's my, ooh. That's a little too similar in color to that one. That's really pretty too. All right, let's just, let's go with this silver one. It's really pretty. And it's silver. So we kind of have like a silver, a gold, and a bronzy. So hopefully, fingers crossed, let's see. Let's just test this. Oh yeah, definitely you can get 2 covers per sheet. So these are the 3 sheets of wallpaper we are going to use. Let me get a ruler. Let's measure this box. Two and a half, so I would say I want the paper in here to be 2 1/4 would be good. So 2 1/4 by 3 1/4 would make me very happy. 2 1/4 by 3 1/4. So in terms of height, we need 3 1/4. I think I want deckled edges because why not? I just don't know how my deco trimmer is going to handle wallpaper, but we are going to find out together because I'm going to do it. So I'm just going to trim the tiniest sliver from the bottom here. Oh, no problem. And then measure 3 1/4. It's okay if it's slightly over. Need one more. Then I will work on continuing to trim the width. Let's see, that's about right. Some nice scrap paper right here. I'll keep that to the side. So let's just verify that's the height. That's definitely the height. Definitely the height I want. Now let's work on So if I want 2 1/4 and 2 1/4, that's 4 1/2. So again, going to just trim a sliver so that we have that nice deckled edge. Is that pretty? Love that. And measure, what did I say, 2 1/4 and 2 1/4 is 4 1/2. So we need at least 4 1/2. A little more is okay. So we have that. Did I not? Well, okay. Let's give that a good fold. It's like, did I not measure that right? But it wasn't folded correctly. When you fold it, it is the perfect fit. So that is what I want. I need to trim this down in that same way. So here are the 3 signature covers. These 3 for one of the journals, these 3 for the second journal. So let's put that to the side. It's a very interesting texture. Kind of like it a lot. And today I do have Girl Scouts, so I will not be able to spend as much time as I would like to in here because I have to grab some stuff and head over to that meeting in a couple of hours. So a busy day indeed. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's really cute. And that's the right size. What I want to do, because this wallpaper has a mind of its own, I'm going to just clip them together on the fold here to start the training process. Maybe what I will do is after these signatures are created, maybe I will leave them overnight in my book press just to flatten them a little bit and get rid of some of that puff, that volume, that gator mouth that you get. Flatten the paper, and it'll just work better. That's what it is. Okay, so we have our covers. We have our 3 signature covers. Let's start pulling some papers from that kit. So this is the paper kit I'm going to use. What I like about this, and I believe I said this in the first video, is that the papers are lightweight. It's more along the lines of scrapbooking paper and not cardstock paper. These are just some cardstock elements. We're not going to use that. The paper itself is lightweight. It's one-sided, which is okay because I thought that I can either stencil or stamp on the plain side, on the white side. And it would be a good opportunity for me to use some Tim Holtz stencils in keeping with the Tim Holtz theme, because we have Tim Holtz fabric on the covers. And I also have some Tim Holtz stamps. So if we do, let's see, let's do 5. I think if we do 5, let's start with 5 pages per signature. That would be okay. So 5 pages per signature, and I have 3 signatures. That's 15 pages. So I'm going to select 15 papers from here, and each sheet is definitely enough to make pages for 2 journals. So each journal is going to have the exact same papers, which I'm totally okay with. So let's go ahead and select 15. The best part about using a kit like this is that everything's perfectly coordinated. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that's perfect. So we need to trim these. These were trimmed to 3 1/4 by 4. No, 2 1/4 by 3 1/4. So I think for the pages to fit nicely in each of these covers, we need to do slightly less than that. And then the question is, do I want to decal those edges as well or not? Decisions. I don't know. I kind of like the decal vibe, so I will just keep, let's just keep doing that. cutting is all done. We have our piles here. This is the pile of cutoffs and scraps. We will put that to the side and definitely use it once we get to the embellishing part of this process, because these are gorgeous. Gorgeous. We definitely have to find a way to incorporate that into the journals. I have my lovely, delicious little stack of papers that need to be sorted, and of course I have the covers for these signatures. So let's put the signature covers aside and work on sorting these papers. First, we will sort into 2 piles because we have 2 journals, and I cut 2 of each style of paper. That will be the first sort. So for you, it's been a matter of seconds. For me, it's been a couple of hours. I took a break to go attend my Girl Scout meeting, which is why my arms look a little different now. I think I was wearing a black hoodie when I started this video, and now I am showered and in my pajamas. So the arms look a little bare, but you know, have to multitask. That's how we get things done. So here are my 2 piles, 1 for each journal. Now, within each journal, I have 3 signatures. Each signature is going to have 5 pages. So let me sort this so that each signature has a nice assortment of colors and patterns and designs. Not too much of one thing in any one journal. I'm going to grab my bone folder because now it's time to fold all of this paper. Here are the inserts for these signature covers. So let's go ahead and see how they fit. Oh my gosh, perfect. Perfect. Do we want... Let's put this one in here and this one in here. Don't really think it much matters to anyone but me. And we'll put this one in here. And we have 3 super cute little signatures. We definitely, I think, will add a little bit more. Yeah, definitely. We can add more papers. I might be underestimating the amount of paper that I can use in these journals. But let's do the same for the second journal, and then I'm going to pull that box of scraps and see if I can pull some stuff from there that we can add to these books. Just different textures, maybe different colors, maybe more lined papers. Here is my box of scraps. It is a big box of scraps, but I have no doubt we can find things we can use. Lots of pretty things in here. We want paper that's lightweight. Those might be too small, but I'll grab them anyway. Lightweight. Alright. I'm going to get my paper trimmer here and just start cutting and see what we have. It's really the only thing I can do at this point. And then I can decide if I want to use it or not. Okay, here we have a nice little pile of freshly cut pages from the scraps that I pulled from my scrap box. Let's sort this into 2 piles. I'm not even sure how many sheets I have here, but definitely will make fun additions to the journals. A lot of sorting. Okay, so 1 pile, 2 piles, since we have 2 journals. Let's see how many sheets we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why am I doing 2 piles? I need 3. 1, let's see, 2, 3. Okay, then we have 4. We have our signatures prepped and sorted. We need to add these to the book press, and then we will call it done for this session. Before you is my fabulous homemade book press. Super easy to make. I followed a tutorial. here on YouTube. I forget which, but if you just do a search for a homemade book press, I'm sure you will come across something similar to this. It is just two cutting boards. In my case, I have two very large bamboo cutting boards that I got at a discount store. 4 bolts and butterfly. I think they call these butterfly nuts, right? I don't know. And some washers, drilled 4 holes, and here, a homemade book press. Serves its purpose. So I don't usually completely take it apart when I'm putting signatures in here. I usually just loosen it enough so that I can lift the top and I'm able to slide in my signatures, which I don't know that I'm in screen. If I'm in frame, I should say, but that's what I'm doing now. They are in there. So now I'm just going to tighten this. And I'm going to leave them there until my next session here in my craft room, which will probably be some days. So that'll definitely give them time to get nice and flat. Not that I really need that with these particular journals, because the signatures are not super bulky anyway, but that's what I'm going to do. That's the plan. I think I can tighten this a little bit more. And that's the flip side of my book press. So I'm just going to put this to the side. And there she will sit for some time. So I think that is going to be it for this session, my friends. Certainly did not get as far as I had hoped and planned I would, but I got far enough where I'm satisfied. I think I made good progress today. The signatures are sorted, cut, organized, and in the book press, so that's good. Next session, I am going to work on stamping and stenciling. If I have time, I may add a few other decorative elements, maybe. I guess we'll see how far we get there, and then continue from there. So that is all. I hope you are enjoying this process. I hope you are doing something crafty and creative along with me. For now, I am going to clean this desk, go get myself a glass of wine, and join my husband so that we can watch a movie before we go to bed. I know, such an exciting life I lead. It's a very simple life. It's a very happy life. It's a very blessed life. Can't ask for anything more. I will catch you all in the next video, my friends. Until next time. Bye-bye.